Hi, good to see you here. Like, really. Oh, I don't see you, but I feel you. And in troublesome times, it can be nice to hear a voice that honor your aliveness. Because you are alive still. You're watching this. That means you haven't done it yet. That means you are still holding on. Something is alive within you. And that flame, that fire, is something that you can trust and belong and fall back into. I I wouldn't even start to imagine like what you're going through in terms of stories. I can just remember the days when I too felt like life wasn't worth living. Planning and looking for a way out, hoping and wishing every night that I wouldn't wake up. That somehow my just life would just simmer away. I was so happy that you didn't do it. And I'm happy that you are not doing it. Because we need everyone on this planet in order to change the trajectory. And with this deep, how dark it might seem right now, that is like a foundation of new depths. You'll find gems that you don't even know exist. And you can use that as a tool to help others out of the same situation or a similar situation that you are in. You are getting a perspective of life that few enter, few dare to go this deep and dark. So I admire and honor your courage into really looking into life and death in order to see what there is of this reality. What is this existence all about? If that's it, I'm not sure. Perhaps it's relational. And then everything is. So I want to remind you that you are not alone. You are not alone. There's plenty of people who feel the same way that you do. And even if you don't have a close network of people around you, there are movements, there are calls to be made. And also, nature is your friend. Spirit is with you at all time. You're always interconnected with the divine. No matter where you go, you are always in relational to the earth, to the divine essence, to yourself. With each breath that you take, you are intermingling and intertwining with all that is around you. So that's why that I see you, I feel you, because this part right here is for, I want to see your heart, I want to feel your heart. And if you end it, who's gonna feel it, There's, it would be a shame to see you go. Like, no one no one benefits from that. Even if you think that it's gonna make it easier, or that it somehow will make things change, or yeah, I don't know what's going on in your mind, in your head. At least for me, I thought it was just that. got distracted by all of this. That was a huge part for my experience, being distracted, but being constantly in a loop in my mind, not present, constantly worrying, anxious about the future, about the past, about just reminiscing on old thoughts, negative thought patterns, just spiraling down deeper and deeper into just a pit of shit, just despair, darkness, nothingness, just dense. So that is a heavy place to be in. And it can be difficult to see a way out, especially when you're in the midst of it. Yeah. Remember the days, so I'm happy to sit here. And if I would have told myself this like 10 years ago or so, a little bit more, I don't know, who knows about years anyway, it's all about now that matters anyway. If you're feeling shit right now, it's, I don't know, I don't have the magic words to just make everything just change for you in an instant. It's not about that. It's like allowing and accepting where you're at, to really feel all those emotions. It can be scary, it can be intense, all that sadness, that cloak around your heart, maybe anger. By just breathing into it and allowing space for all of that, that's a step in the right direction. Not distracting yourself anymore, not numbing yourself, which I think, like, death and suicide will be the absolute extreme of that. Like, totally numbness of yourself, of like quitting all of this that goes on, because it's too much to bear, too much to handle. And I thought of making this video today because it's the suicidal prevention day today. It's also the quiet day, which I find a bit ironic that these are fused in the same day. Because when you're suicidal, perhaps someone being quiet is not exactly what you need, or it is exactly what you need. Perhaps that is definitely one of the main tools or guiding helpful ways out of this, to just go quiet, still the mind, breathe into the body, breathe into the sensations, and get out of the stories, get out of all the narratives that you're telling yourself. Just go into the body and listen. Be quiet from the mind, and don't listen to all those negative, bad thoughts that just goes on and on in there. They're not true, It's a way to protect yourself. So don't. It sounds weird, I know, but it hurts. And you've been hurt. That's it, You need to acknowledge that and come back to who you are. A beautiful human being that deserves to be here. You're worthy of being alive just by breathing and being here on earth. You don't need to do anything in order to deserve to live. Really. No matter what anyone tells you, even yourself, you have to do this or that. And I have to keep myself in check sometimes, because when my mind goes crazy, I also tend to look for the easy way out. That it would be an relief to just let all of this go, like finally. But somehow I feel like that is not gonna solve anything. The same pain and hurt are just gonna be transferred to my loved ones. My energy that I'm going out with is gonna be the one that is being lingering on in the space. It's gonna be the one that I'm bringing myself with me until what's ever next, you know. So I don't feel like that is the way out. It's not, you know. There's a way out of this, which is in and through it. You probably heard that, you know, from time to time, and just go inside, listen to yourself, and all of this. You know. But it's true. Oh. There's so many of us that struggle these days, you know. And I find that challenging to take in, to really feel all of that pain and suffering that we're going through. Humanity is a slippery slope. I just saw a spider, you know. Facing the fear, huh? That's probably one of the main things as well in this. Facing the things that scares you the most in terms of feelings, emotions. Yeah. Pain. Ugh. Jesus. But it's through the fear, through the pain, there's pleasure, there's joy, there's light. Perhaps if you don't see it right now, I can guarantee it. There is a way out. There is brighter days. And just by you being here, like watching, breathing, you're alive. Yeah, you're alive. And that is a gift. I mean, imagine all the things that had to occur and be harmonized in order for you to be here. Your mom meeting your dad in the exact right moment, like fertilizing that egg in that specific time, and you sitting here just taking all of this in, being alive in this very moment. That's a blessing, you know. And I really hope you can see it. I hope you can feel it, you know, because I see the beauty in each and every one of you. I see the beauty in me, and I learn to remember again how wonderful it is to be alive. Oh, a sweet little reminder to that breathing being inside of you. Yeah, That's you. That's right. Life wants you here. Earth wants you here. You know? That's my little transmission for today. And a part of me just don't want to let go. I don't want to just keep you hanging. But I trust the process, and I wish you to trust the process as well. Everything is changing all the time. So no matter what you feel right now, what you think, and in what state you're in, know that everything is changing. It's not gonna be like this forever. Nothing lasts forever. Everything changes, like to the micro, to the macro. That's your emotions and thoughts as well. So get that energy moving. If you feel stuck and dense, start by moving. That's one of the ways to start circulating that energy that gets very much trapped up in the head. It needs to get down to the body. So go out walking, running if you know, like moving the body. Just laying on the ground and just rolling around. Stretch, breathe, jump, shake. Do some activities that will just get you inside the body. And trust that whenever you sit down with yourself afterwards and hard and dense emotion thoughts come, just trust that you are there with yourself and you're being held by Mother Earth, and you can go truly into the sensations of it, letting go of the stories, just being with that. And through those sensations and really like exploring, being curious about the fear, about the pain, because the pain in itself is not gonna kill you, and especially these days, if you really think that the way out, or like ending life, is the way out, perhaps just explore the deep layers of the pain and see how it transforms and how it changes, how it metabolizes when you put your awareness and attention on it, and breathing space around those areas. Yeah, can be one way. I'm not saying it's yours. I'm not saying anything actually. I'll say a lot, but I'm not suggesting anything that you should do in this state. You know best, and I'm not gonna take away your own power because you're a sovereign human being. If you remember that, you have all the power in life to create and do whatever you want with it. You can be whatever you want. So trust yourself and really listen to that beating heart of yours. Yeah. I would also love to send a little message to that hole that I sometimes feel. Like a black hole sometimes just emerging in me. It feels like I almost like can't get out. There's no way to escape it. But I'm starting to accept that perhaps that's always gonna be with me. I'm not sure. And just by don't knowing puts me in a place of curiosity. I can be curious about those feelings that I feel, those sensations. That black hole seems to absorb like everything. So, uh, like speaking about this right now, it's like a invitation for myself to really dive into it, which seems daunting and a bit scary. Notice how I start thinking what that's gonna be like, and then again I'm just stuck in the mind, constantly going on and on in this little limited thing up here. So I wanna remind myself to come back to the heart. No, so that's that's the calling and invitation that I really want to nurture in this moment. Is to tap into that beating, beautiful heart, and allow allow it to blossom from there. Allow it to be held, and trust you'll be doing just fine.